Thank you, Mary, for the heartwarming introduction. I'm honestly so grateful to have met you, and I feel very blessed for you being my mentor at Peninsula College Fund organization. I can't even imagine, honestly, graduating in 4 years if it wasn't for you and the support of PCF and all of its services. And I just want to take a moment to also recognize Judy and Hernan Buccelli, who are here today from Notre Dame de Namur University. And Judy is the president, so I just feel very honored. And I've grown so much to love and adore both of you because you guys were a huge presence in determining my college success. So thank you. I'm standing in front of you today honored to represent the 62 alumni scholars as well as the 83 whom are currently working on that often elusive college degree. Although all of you in this audience may come from different social and economic backgrounds, compared to me and my fellow scholars, what is clear today by your guys' presence is, as mentors, volunteers, and donors, is that we all share the knowledge of the importance of first-generation college education. So thank you. Know that all of your investments in me and others really makes a difference in our lives, and we really appreciate it. Peninsula College Fund has been an integral part of my life, and I'm so proud and honored to be one of their 62 college graduates. It's a comprehensive program of scholarships that includes training and summer jobs, as well as summer workshop events, but most importantly, mentoring. So thank you, Mary and PCF, for providing a high-touch personal support system that makes sure students like me don't fall through the cracks and become another dropout statistic, like some of my friends from high school who were really close to me. Growing up in Redwood City, I was blessed to have a really close-knit family, and they mean the world to me. Hispanic and proud of it, my mother came to the U.S. when she was 23 years old and became a single mother of 2. Her difficult life has been my inspiration for a college education, a career, and a better life for our family. And I just want to take a moment to say thank you, Mom, for everything that you've taught me, such as your amazing spirit, which I carry with me all the time. Nunca te rindas, never give up. Growing up on the east side of Redwood City, filled with drugs, gangs, and where shootings were far too common, taught me how to face tough obstacles as well as learning survival skills. And of course, a strong work ethic, as demonstrated by my mom on a daily basis. Living in a garage and later in a studio apartment with 5 of us made me into a fighter. And I was motivated to keep going to earn a better life. So in 3rd grade, I had an epiphany. A strong academic program at Fair Oaks Elementary School, as well as a strong sports and after-school program, gave me the much-needed confidence and wings to make what seemed impossible possible. Learning English as a second language and having to adapt to a new culture and lifestyle, for the first time, I had some self-confidence, and I learned that I could compete and make a difference in the world. And I also realized that maybe one day I could be a teacher like the ones who had inspired me so much along the way. I attended Sequoia High School, where I received an excellent education. My sophomore year of high school was a life-changing experience for me. I decided to join AVID, a college readiness program. And being a part of this program actually encouraged me to take advanced courses and a diverse number of extracurricular activities that would get me on the path to applying to college. So with the support of Ms. Yeager, the AVID teacher, I was encouraged to also apply to many colleges and universities, which I never imagined attending. So I'm really thankful for her guidance and support. And she was actually the person who introduced me to the Peninsula College Fund Scholarship. And as she said, beyond the $12,000, there would be a strong support system that would have provided me with a mentor. And that was key for me, the mentor part, because I knew that I was the first in my extended family and exterior family to attend college. Despite the large number of competitors, I and 3 others at Sequoia High School received the award. And at that moment, I felt like I had won the lottery, because college was made possible with the support of PCF and Mary Cooper as my mentor, whom later became one of my dearest friends. I remember the first time I was going to meet Mary. I was nervous, quite frankly, and extremely shy and reserved. And it seemed the first meeting that we had, I felt like we had nothing in common. But Mary, she kept on guiding me, and she was very patient, which is something that I really appreciate about her. But she did see that as a freshman, I was struggling, not even sure if NDNU was the right place for me. She provided me with sage advice that my mother couldn't due to her lack of education back in Mexico. And as a freshman, I was working 2 part-time jobs and attending school full-time. So Mary and Charles were both very supportive of me when doubting my decision of living on campus and staying at NDNU, a school that I am so proud to have graduated from. I was encouraged to get out of my shell, to join activities, and expand my social network. And it all made a huge difference because I felt like I belonged in a community. As a sophomore, Mary encouraged me to take full advantage of the great resources that NDNU had to offer. During my junior year, she had me doing informational interviews in different careers I was interested in, working on a resume, creating a cover letter, and applying for internships available by PCF. Mary, my mom, and Charles were there to celebrate on the day I had always dreamed about, right? So for graduation, I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. And upon graduation, with Mary's assistance and, of course, the network of PCF, I landed my first job as a great college college counseling program called Beyond 12, which is located in San Francisco. I worked there for 2 years, learning interpersonal skills, helping college students just like me. It too helped me realize my passion in working with students. In earning my college degree while working with Mary and the PCF team, I have been molded into a confident, successful professional. With their help, I have gained the skills and experience needed in working with young adults. Since leaving Beyond 12, I was fortunate to be able to work 2 part-time jobs, as I did this morning as a Montessori teacher's assistant, which taught me how to appreciate their teaching philosophy, where students learn to think critically, work collaboratively, and act boldly, a skill set for the 21st century. And after our luncheon today, I headed back to Redwood City as a site director in an after-school program called Workshop Education, where I teach student skills and provide enrichment classes that help students become incredible problem solvers and design thinkers, with over 60 units of unique innovation curriculum in all subject areas, writing, science, fine arts, public speaking, entrepreneurship, and of course, design thinking as taught at the Stanford D School. While working in the education sector, I've learned that both jobs have equally reinforced my passion in working with children and families. While it's been a long and often bumpy road since growing up in a garage, with the support of my mom, PCF, Mary, and others, I know that my passion is to become a grade school educator who strongly believes in the power of coaching and mentoring youth in their social, emotional, and leadership development. I know that the journey of teaching can be rewarding, and in implementing these practical life skills along with the support from our community and the parents, we're indeed helping students prepare for many lifetime successes. Therefore, my plan is to attend graduate school in the year of 2017 and earn a master's degree in either psychology or education so that I can pay it forward. And many thanks to those who have helped me along the way. I'm definitely a strong supporter of building the skills necessary to get through life. In the words of John Dewey, education is not preparation for life, education is life itself. So let's continue to encourage those around us and invest our time in helping them achieve a higher education, because we all know that it does make a difference in the world and it helps create a better economy. Thanks for the opportunity for sharing my story with you today. Mary, PCF, and the great folks from NDNU, and so many of you who have helped fund my education. I'm eternally grateful. Thank you.